He's the one going, there's other roads that you can go on. You know what I'm saying? He's the one in a car, in a freaking cab, but you know. And then, like I told you, I have good vision. I was right, I was right about here, and that's when I realized, I believe that's when I realized that my freaking phone was not recording. And I've seen one on Hollywood. That's the same one, and that's not the first day. So now I know that it's 107. So when I see cab 107, if I can't get the license tag, I'm going to get the number. They're trying to tell the cab driver to intimidate me. Fuck you. Because my thing is, why are you stopping in the middle of the road? You know what I mean? Like, if you're not doing anything, you're not hiding if you're not doing anything. But here I am, almost 4 o'clock in the morning because of this bullshit. They won't even fucking like let it go, because in my opinion, this proves other things. You know what I'm saying? They can't even let it go 4 o'clock in the morning. Just be like, yeah, it's not even fucking worth it for them. They got, it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. They got motherfuckers running around, tagging me, telling me. And ain't nothing going on in Hollywood. Ain't nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. Ain't nothing going on in Hollywood. Nothing. Because they closed everything down so your ass to stay at home. So things where people may go, like the Rouse, close. CVS and certain things like that close. I mean, they got their own reasons why they want to close it, but still, yeah, it's just like, they ain't nothing. I guarantee you, outside of a few restaurants, like that's one lonely restaurant in entire plaza. IHOPs, what's the one? Denny's, the Norms, and the hospital. And this is what I'm talking about. I can't even like leave my house. Today, I just wanted to go to the shelter and come back home because I had a fucking finals. I can't even really do that. It's like, I don't know when I step my ass outside how long I'm going to be outside because of this bullshit. Because when I start recording, it's just like, I got to record it. They're up there trying to tell a fucking cab, like, and I don't understand people. It's just like, don't, trying to tell the fucking cab to intimidate me. Like, bitch, you get the police over here. You see, for right now, you see how quiet it is if you're not seeing police. This is how the police roll. They fucking operate. They're able to do what they want because they operate under, I don't know what you call it, under people, telling people to do things for them. I guess you call them flying monkeys. And I don't give a fuck. I feel like LAPD has something to do with my cat missing. There's the cab again. So I'm gonna get to the end, and I'm gonna cut it off. And I'm almost, because I almost feel like I need to find another, let me cut this off, and I'm going to figure out what I want to do. And I'll tell you why. Okay, so this is the dilemma. And I got to figure out a few things. Am I going to go? There's the police. I got to figure out, let's see. Anyways, I got to figure out, do I want to still come down here? Because they could just be like, oh, he's just riding around. This particular cab, I always remember the T is at the end. But now I know that you can look at the number 107. This particular cab I have seen has done this before, okay? And I think I taped it before. This particular cab. I think I was like near the Dixie Hotel. And so I want to go to a different street because I feel like they could just be like, well, he's just cruising. No. So they're going to either have to get another vehicle or something. So I'm going to figure out which car, street I'm going to go down. It's just like you're cruising, wasting gas in this economy, baby. You ain't got nobody in your trunk. You ain't got nobody in your car, your trunk. You're wasting gas in this economy. So I don't want to go too close to the hospital because they could use that as an excuse. I don't really want to do Normandy because that just is too much trouble. So I may do either this street or the street next by it to Fountain. And again, the reason why I am moving is because I don't want to hear no excuses if that cab comes again. Well, I'm just going back and forth, I'm just waiting until I get a ride. It's like, then pull over somewhere. I think I might do this right here. Wait. Yes, I might do this. Yeah, this to the next one. I'm going to try that. And he's literally on the phone talking to somebody, getting direction from somebody what he should do. Like, in this part, I think I'm just going to do one round because I'm not familiar with, I know this is close to where I live, but I don't know if I ever came down this street. I've been down Normandy. I walked down Normandy before. Um, I didn't want to do Normandy because Normandy is just too many cars. I don't want to get in kind of too past Normandy because it's too far away. I'm tired, and it's hospitals over there, so I don't need to hear that excuse. It's like, is the water? Yeah, they got. And like I told you, if I stay out long enough, you'll start to hear the sirens. I hear one. Because I just don't want to get wet by the. I probably came down here a couple of times when I was confused on. Oh, look at the little kitty. No, I probably came when I used to walk, but I just don't come here down this road often because I remember these two houses right there, or three houses. So it all panned out in the end because I legit was not. I don't think I was recording, and that cat was that's not the first time that it was doing it. Was keep doing it, but for some reason it stopped recording. I think this is the 99-cent store. And I don't really, no, just shut up. When they don't have anything else to use, this is what they're going to do. Just patrol. Oh, God. I think this is city workers. Okay. City workers is okay. KW457 disability. See, someone on the other end. God. Mm-mm. Fuck. You know, it's almost 13, so I'm going to stop and start. Lord. Now, this is probably the street I've never been down. It's pretty quiet. Nice houses. I literally crossed the street because I seen someone over here. Let me go over here. And I just got to stop being on the road, you know. Don't want to make this a habit because actually, let me get on the sidewalk. I don't want to make this a fucking habit, but I do it because you can see more like the road ahead. But I'm not trying to fucking lose my life as somebody going the wrong direction or for whatever reason. I don't want to make it. I don't want to get comfortable doing that. Blue. There's literally nothing. So I'm going to stay here for a little bit and I'm going to do one more round and then I'm going home. There's a bus right there because I like sometimes to have, you can't see it, but when it comes, I'm going to cut it off. Hopefully it's coming. It's coming. So when it comes, I'm going to cut it off. So you know that there's no difference in time. Okay. Let's check and see what time it is. It's 4:02. So I left the house around, I remember I left the house around 10:36. So 11:36, 12:36, 2:36, 3:36, 4:36. So I've been out pretty much for 5 hours. That's what I'm saying. Where is he again? So I'm gonna go back this way when I come out. I almost want to be like this. And I mean, that red vehicle, it's like I hear it. Hold on. That's it. I don't know what the hell it's doing, but and this is the thing, and let me just say now that this is the perfect time for me to be out. And let me explain something when these cars pass. Let me explain something. Um, so what the LAPD, what I believe they were doing, is because I'm recording and I'm not like stopping, I'm not backing down from recording, and they want to continue doing what they want to do. Is like they try to go through like many different phases of like trying to like change up the cars, like, you know, go from red to blue, right? Um, so many different things they try to do, and I just think at a point they were just like, fuck it, we're gonna do red cars, right? And with a little bit of blue. But what I feel like they did, what I feel like they're doing, that it's kind of hard to do around this time of night. I mean, they could do it, but it's kind of harder, not kind of hard to do it around this time of night. Is like a large rush of vehicles, and this car was just sitting there for a bit. So what I mean is that I think for them to cover the red vehicles, right, for the past like a week and a half or 2 weeks, okay, what they've been doing is, like, my, if you notice, like before, like earlier when I record my street, yes, there's times where it gets busy, but like it just seems like every single time now that I'm on my street, it's a bunch of cars now. So I think that they're trying to now, um when he leaves, um what they're doing is like they're trying to, like, to be able to cover that they're doing like the red, or the blue vehicles. They bring a bunch of them together, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to do that. And this motherfucker, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna focus. I want to put in my focus, and it's hard to do that around the, this time of night. I mean, it's 4 o'clock. The sun will literally be out within in an hour. If I keep fucking with these people, it will be out in an hour. And if Norms were, it's just that Norms is horrible. It's like, it's horrible. The fries wasn't even that good. Like if I go there, I might, ooh, you know what? No, I have a soda home, because I just feel like when I go home, I need a soda. Okay, so I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna cut this off and go down again. Okay, I'm about to head on. And so I think this is it for me, no matter what they do. You know what I'm saying? I think I proved, or I got a lot, or whatever they want to say, I got a lot. So I'm going to, for my own sake, physically, mentally, I'm heading home. And this is the one. Is that it? No. He doesn't even have a back. He doesn't even have a license plate. You see what I'm saying? Like weird shit like that. Like, of all, it's not just somebody in a car. Somebody, my biggest point is that they're usually red now, red or blue vehicles, right? That's the biggest point. Other than everything is sleep. Everything is dead. The one guy that's on the street, when I first came, there was nobody. Okay, there's nobody on the street. Now that I'm walking down the street again, the only person that's in this car chilling happens to be red. Now, this street, I gotta see why is like across from Sunset, but okay. My street, Serrano, right? Even though my street sometimes doesn't have a lot of through traffic, um, and I guess this street, if it keeps going up, it touches Fountain. But this is just, this I don't even know what street this is, but I can guarantee you, and I think this looks like the car. That kind of looks like it. Can't tell. the window. There's somebody in it. Sometimes I just, oh, look at how big this tree is. Wow. It looks like if it wasn't like over here, I would be like picnic, but then I got to think of all the bugs. Um, the only car, like that's my main thing. There's a lot of other weird shit that goes on, but my main thing is like of course they have their things, their favorite things to use, which has been red vehicles, and I explained where the blue vehicles came from, okay? But it's the red and the blue, right? Um, it's 4 o'clock at night. 4 o'clock at night. The one person that's in a car sitting, it's red. Weirdos. Meanwhile, the fucking city, look, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I know when I came down here there was a blue vehicle, so that probably is what it is. But the city is fucking falling apart. Now, like this right here, I don't think this is supposed to be. I mean, is this some type of? Is this something? Is this something? Is this like corn they're growing? I don't see any fruit. These are weeds. And I'm a lover of weeds, you know what I mean? Like I like weeds, but let's just be honest. Like really? Like really? This kind of stuff. They can't take care of this kind of stuff. This is just, they always want to go like with homeless people. Homeless people is an eyesore. But they don't mind doing this. This is not an eyesore. It's like these cars come and then they're just like fucking take it forever to come by. Anyways, yeah, this shit is not an eyesore. This is not an eyesore, right? God. Like I see. Oh God. Is that the lady with the come over here? You see? I hear the police cruiser, so I'm gonna stand right here. Okay, I don't hear it anymore. Then there's some car coming down here with weird lights that's coming on this road. So we'll see what that is, because it literally has a blue light. It's turning right here. It had a blue light and I didn't even see what it was. So let me, I'm gonna cut it off since I got that. There we go. They so wanted to use that cab on, um, mm-mm. So like I said, I'm just gonna go up, and no matter what they do, because obviously, yeah, they're just gonna continue doing what they're gonna do. But at least I got it on tape, right? LAPD is gross. They're disgusting. Um, hold on. The city of Los Angeles is fucking run the fuck down. And that vehicle right there, that's another thing. But that's a that's another thing. I don't even I be trying to that's another thing. I mean, like I said, the city of Los Angeles run the fuck down. And I think, like, I came almost 20 years ago, um 2005. So even when we came 2005, I really feel like that was the time that it was kind of declining. Not to say that there weren't things. It's just that mm, it's just not exciting. You're in the city of Los Angeles. There's nothing exciting about, to me, about this city. It's nothing exciting about the city unless you have money. You got to have money to like live a completely different world, to have a, I'm not trying to say have a different mindset, but it's just nothing happening on Hollywood and in Los Angeles, period. Nothing exciting. Um, just nothing. It's just like I remember coming, being here, and like Burbank was exciting, Clover City. There was things to do in Hollywood, and maybe it's because I am. Um, and then over here they have the. If you don't know, there's a right there. Like I told you, there's always some goofy stuff that's been sitting there for how long? Is always, that's what I'm saying. Always goofy stuff. Um, like I'm kind of tempted to turn around, but I'm gonna see goofy stuff regardless, right? But yeah, there's nothing. It's the thing is funny is that like some of the vloggers, like lifestyle vloggers, beauty vloggers that I will watch that are maybe from another city or another town, right? And when they move to LA, um, you can see them. I literally hear them say, well, they just really confused at just like, I don't know, let me just be quiet. I am just rambling. So I think there's a car coming. And I think because that car, notice the other car is leaving and a car right here, it looks like it's coming. And they're literally, you could tell kind of like they're talking to each other. Or it looks like, because that white car, I'm just going to see if they go, like, there's a red light. So we'll see when the red light turns green. Yeah, that will be the back. Yeah, I think I was like, I just despite I was going to go around, but I want to go home. And I said I wasn't going to be in the street. I'm not even listening to myself. You know, I don't know what I got. I'm going to cut my camera off because it's getting to almost 10. I'm going to go home, y'all. Oh my God. And we're going to let that go. Wish, it sounds like it's on Hollywood. Yeah, I think it's on Hollywood. And like I said, that we'll see when we get up close. When I get actually to, let me just wait a few moments, let this car go, and tell you what that was about. But I gotta see. And that was either fire. It was some type of fire vehicle. I'm thinking it's either like one of those really large SUVs or like the ambulance. It's one of those. So let me just get on this side. Please. So you notice how you didn't see any, I don't know what color car this is, but you notice how when I came up, you didn't see any, as of right now, blue or red car or cab or anything like that. That's what I mean. Like they still was subject to it was still a governmental vehicle, right? That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to cut it off and come back on. And that's what I'm talking about, the trading of things when they do things and it's just like, oh, it's you know, because they're already trying to, in my opinion, come up with a case of why. Anyways, Joni just it's just very. Let me just. And it feels like I can feel a little. I don't know if it's like morning dew because it is, girl. What time is it? It is 4:36. I don't know if it's morning dew or if it is rain droplets, like little faint rain droplets. So there's a car coming up there. I don't know if it's coming all the way down here, but I might just wait to see. So I think it turned. Okay, anyways. So that's what I'm saying. You see how you didn't see the you see how you didn't see the red vehicle, a blue vehicle, you didn't see the cab or the other bullshit like the yellow vehicle or whatever. That's what I mean when I say it's always something because you know it's now it's a you know the siren. But I don't know. I'm about to head because I'm just gonna go home. I'm gonna go home. Um, so I'm about to head up on Serrano. And regardless, um, regardless, I'm gonna carry my ass home. And I'm just noting the notes. A car just came out of the other side of Serrano. Vehicles are coming. I'm just trying to make sure that's not Coyote. on this. There's a white car that just turned on Western, so I don't know if that's a cab. We'll see. No, it's turning into the thing. Okay, so it's not. I hope it doesn't rain because I did not put the. Actually, let me go right here. There's a freaking vehicle they want to. I'm just gonna do like this. And it is. There's a car right there. I think it's on the other side of Is it on the street yet? Yeah, it's on. Um, I thought it was on the other side of Carlton's Way, but guess not. Ooh, my hands cramped. Big truck, right? Blue. And that's the one with the headlights out. This car is blue. That they did not. That one is blue. You can probably see it, light blue, and it has a headlight. That's Do you remember there's I seen this car around too. It's another vehicle that I see around this time at night. It's the one that was I seen it in the food um, the taco stand. And when I was doing something, I went to that parking lot and I seen that vehicle. And I see that vehicle sometimes when I'm like, well, is that the same vehicle? The headlight is actually out of it. So that's how I know it's the same vehicle. And that truck is the same truck that was that when I did a close-up of, that's the same truck. You know what? I just need to save that. So I don't need that shit happening again. But notice how I can't, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I can't seem to like get to where my house without like honestly, it's not even this time of night, it's not even about what color something is. I should be able to get to my house without seeing anything, really, to be honest. How many times I've been down this road before. And I live pretty much like in the middle. This is kind of like a little bit in the more in the middle of this whole, like, let's see if we put it kind of maybe like over there. It's more like where that shrub is probably more like the middle. I don't know. It doesn't matter. um Actually, just because of that, I'm going to stand in the middle. Pardon me. I'm going to go back up. And I really feel like that truck purposely came so it can, like, I have to see how, if I see the other car. But Where do I want to? I don't want to go this way, so I want to go this way. Then I'm going to come back, and I promise it's going to be it. I'm not going to go all the way down there. I'm just going to go to Herbert and then turn around and come back home. Yes. And after this, I promise it's turning around. Wait, it's going into the thing. Um, I'm going to. I probably should just, cross the street myself. For DKW953. So I'm going to cut it off. And after this, I'm just gonna dead ass just go home. I'm not gonna even. It is what it is. The thing is about the thing about it too is like fuck surveillance and all that stuff. Like actually fuck it in all kinds of forms. But the thing is like if they really want to, if it really was just about you're trying to protect people, they have all the technology. This shows that they have all the capability and all the I'm gonna go there to their. I think I see a police vehicle. I think it came out of right. Wait, hold on. I think it came out of not the Dixie parking lot, but that little parking space that's like next by the train station. And because it's getting because people are starting to wake up and this you could tell it's a little bit more people on the road because oh god, look at that rat. Ooh, rats. Rats. Because some people wake up this early to go to work. Why not? So um yeah. Okay. Sir. Okay. Get in the road, do this, and I'm carrying my ass home. Yeah, because you hear the birds. So the sun will be up in a little bit. And so I think like maybe like between hmm, that quiet part was like 1:30 to about 4. The trash truck. see. Couldn't even make it home. Okay. Okay. What is it? I think I hear it. Hi, baby. And if you don't believe me, it is, let's see. It is 5:42 and the sun, when I was walking, look, the sun is already out. When I was walking here, you heard the birds. So you knew that the sun was coming up. Okay. So, that's all.